Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my iRacing journey. Now, it has been a little minute, it's been a while, but that's largely because I've been trying to recover from a horrendous safety racing deficit. I've only just, in the last session or so, recovered it by 0.6, so it's a massive chunk in one go, dead happy with that, and now I'm about to throw it all away again in the GT3 Open Sprint Series. It's a 40-minute race. The only... Oh, do you know what? I've done it. I've absolutely forgotten to do this. Please fill this up quick before I miss the start. Cool. Let's get back on the grid. Cool. Yeah, very nearly forgot to do that. That would have been awkward. That would have would not have been the first time. And as well, what I was getting onto earlier was if I actually make it to the
the track temp is 25. The air
if I make
temp
it
is
through the first 10 minutes of the race without being involved in some kind of collision, it will be the first time I've done so since the original video of this I put up a few days ago.
In the right column.
I've had a horrendous run of luck in this race, or in this series, over the past couple of days, which is frustrating because I feel like I'm getting to a point now where I'm beginning to enjoy the car and track combo. It still doesn't feel quite natural, but it's getting easier to deal with. Last time I did this one, it was one of the last things I did last night.
Are you ready?
And I can't remember what I was going to say, to be honest.
Green, green, green.
Something about being involved in a horrendous collision, but never mind. Oh,
3 wide, you're on the left.
Start.
Clear right, on your right. Clear right.
There's an incident in first corner. It looks like
Excellent start.
Clear right, on your right. Car right. Clear right.
Ah, and I've gone up to a 4x for that already. Rubbish. Oh well.
Come on down, just settle down, find your rhythm.
I guess I've got some work to do then.
P18.
Of course, being the number 22 car, you could potentially argue that I am more or less exactly where I should be.
Alright Dan, the next car is Loro.
Thought that would be an off track.
leader has just done a 130.00.
Oh, this is going to be a long race if I don't start gaining a bit of time on the guy ahead. Nice, thanks for that prompt, Windows. Can I get rid of that?
New fastest lap for Fuchs, 129.83.
Trying to work out whether or not I'm actually quicker than a lot of this pack and whether or not I'll benefit from an early stop. Oh dear.
There's an incident in the hairpin. It looks like it's Corhonen. B17. That lap was at 131.28. There's an incident in Williams.
Ooh, that was scary because the last time I went through and there was a car sideways there, I got collected because he started moving. Just as I went to go past him. Caught me and I picked up like 5 or 6 minutes worth of repairs, so that was not ideal.
Incident in last corner. We think it might be Miller.
I'm thinking I'm going to gamble on an early stop, you know.
15th place. That was a 132.00.
It's my best lap at the moment, a 31.27, and I know I can do better than that.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Yeah, we're going to gamble on an early stop. Mind you, our last lap was a 30.6, and that's been my sort of average pace for the last few times I've done this race. And they are getting away from me now, so
The gap to Loro
yeah,
ahead
not
is
so
now
sure anymore.
0.8. That was 131.07. The gap behind is now 0.8. Incident in the hairpin. It looks like Cortez and Ducker. Fourteenth.
Ooh, got a bit wide there. And so is Anthony. Might be some chances here. If I can just stay close.
Stick with him, keep him under pressure. The guy in front is Loro.
Oh, heart's going like a jackhammer.
Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.27 off the pace. Alright Dan, lap times are pretty consistent.
Just trying to be a little bit delicate, not get too close to him. Because... oh, crikey.
There's an incident in Redman Corner.
Well, that's
we think
not
it
good.
might be Stevens.
That is not good at all. I feel really bad about that. And that's exactly why I shouldn't have been following too close. But
There's an incident
I
in
mean,
Williams.
it happened. I don't really think there's much more I could have done about it. It's
You've used half your fuel. P11.
a real shame. But my punishment is going to be probably a safety rating loss at the end of this.
There's an incident in the hairpin. It looks like Fuchs. Yellow flag. Incident in Revolver. It looks like it's Sade.
Oh, way too deep. And with that, John Stumbrus, number 27 car, is starting to look quite scary.
B9. Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Okay, I think this is it. I'm going to make my stop here. Just because there's a bit of a gap in front and behind.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. We'll fill you to the end of the race.
Cool. I'm not sure it would have benefited much
That's
from
20 minutes to go,
staying on the
100
track
meters.
there.
We're halfway through. We think about 13 minutes of fuel remaining. 50 meters.
Oh, there's repairs as well, apparently. Okay. Not going to stay and see them through.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. B18.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
I mean, there's a hope now with the 20 minutes left.
Horrendous ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4 seconds.
And I can get some half-decent laps in. Well, there's no one really around me. Assuming I can maintain my focus.
There's an incident in Hobbs. It looks like it's Smith.
And if we're lucky, I might make up a couple of places in the pit cycle. And if not, it's not the end of the world.
Okay, Dan, the next car is Horrendous. That lap time was 1:30.93. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 1:30.21. Good consistency. Keep him coming.
It's a bit late on the brake into turn 1. Keep the eyes on the road, Dan. Don't look at the standings mid-corner.
The gap behind has now decreased to 1.4. Bit quicker than you entering the hairpin. "15 minutes left. Okay, Dan. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex." The car ahead's pitting now.
I really hope this number 12 has not pitted yet, because
17th place.
I don't really want to be racing him for the rest of the race. I've raced him before and found him to be less than patient.
Hold your nerve. Make them do the work. He's faster than you entering Redman Corner. You've just done a 131.25.
Oh, that's terrible.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Yeah, we'll let him have that dive and we'll just assume that he hasn't
Fucking hell,
pitted
Dan.
yet.
Come on, mate. Defend your
Oh.
position.
I'm so sorry. Like I say, I am sure I have turned off the swears for the crew chief.
gap in front has increased to 0.9. 18th. Incident in Atwood Curve. It looks like Loro. Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Surely this guy still needs to pit. I'm going to be incredibly disappointed if I end up not gaining much after that early stop.
That lap was a 1:31.21. The gap to Ducker behind is now 13 seconds. The leader, Toussaint, is pitting. Bedard is leading the race. P14. Okay, Dan, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The leader, Bedard, is pitting. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
I guess I should have defended against that green car.
P9. That lap time was 1:31.00.
Although to be fair, even if I do bring this home in the top 10, it's still going to be a fantastic result. Shame about the the 8 incident points rather. Hopefully that's all it is at the moment. I'll just have to suck it up and take the...
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
Take the safety rating loss. I mean, I just don't have a choice really, do I? It's not like I can appeal it. Just an unfortunate accident. I just, there was no... I don't think there was really any avoiding either of those. We have the turn 1 nonsense.
Your lap time was at 1:31.19.
I'm pretty disappointed though, because I know my average lap time is much better than what I'm doing at the moment. Well, it has been in the past. To be fair, that wasn't terrible.
The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. Alright Dan, that's good consistency, keep it up. New fastest lap for Cortez, 1:29.76. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Five minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Oh dear, there's going to be another lap after this one. I feel like if I don't get a grip of these lap times, I'm going to end up defending against John quite a lot towards the end of this race.
We're running on fumes, mate. P9. Last lap. Your lap time was 1:31.11.
I still hate that corner.
Very little fuel left. There's an incident in first corner. We think it might be Tucson. Fisher is now leading. Two minutes to go.
Right.
2 minutes.
Crikey. So, not the most eventful race in the world.
There's an incident in Williams. It looks like
The frustrating thing about GT3 racing is that it rarely is.
Well done, mate. Good finish.
Particularly eventful. I don't feel quite so bad for not defending against that Villeneuve, that Lamborghini, shortly after the pit stop. I think had I actually tried to defend against him, I would have ended up losing out on the pit stops. As it is, I've only lost one position by gambling on an earlier stop. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's a top 10 finish. Yeah, really disappointed about the incidents. I'm not sure there's much I could have done to avoid, certainly the second one, but the first one is a little... the first one's a little less obvious in my opinion, but I think we'll go and have a look at it next. Back to the start then, and okay, let's have a chase cam, please. Okay, so that first one, I would be willing to take the responsibility for that one. Although that being said, number 17 I think has outbraked himself a little bit and was probably going to miss the corner. He had next to no steering on. Let's go into his cockpit. Yeah, I think he was trying. Yeah, I think he just outbraked himself and was trying to correct the understeer. Yeah, that's less than ideal. Let's rewind up all the way back to the start. Okay. I mean, even if... for me, the breaking point is somewhere like there. Here, maybe. Now he's understandably been spooked by the number 3 car, sort of getting on the brake early and jerking the car to one side, and him having to swerve to the left to avoid has destabilized the car and unsettled the car, and impacted on the braking. So I don't think there was much I could have done to avoid that. That was just stupid. Okay, that was close. That's just a blank. Ooh. That is gonna suck. At least he's waited, kinda. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh. That sucks. Don't reverse onto the track. Okay, cool. I mean, that's... There's no point competing anymore after that, really. Oh dear. I've done that before. And I've done that as well. That's a lunge and a half. Yeah, that was never going to work. Cool. Is this the one? Yeah. Oh, so that was just a bit of a chain reaction. So that number 3's gone into the back of that pink Porsche and unsettled his car. So the Mercedes didn't have anywhere to go, neither did I, and it's just turned it into it. Yeah. I don't think there was much I could have done to avoid that. I mean, I probably could have been looking further ahead up the road to kind of make a... I mean, how much could I really see from there? Yeah, at the time contact was made, I couldn't actually see anything, so... Yeah, I don't think there was any way of avoiding that. Bit of a shame. And I can absolutely understand the frustration, if there was any. Oops. Oh dear. Oh! Nice! Oh! Good grief. Ouch, that sucks. Nice. I mean, that wasn't a great place to stick your nose to start with. Even though, yeah. I don't think you were as alongside as you thought you were. Oh, Tanner. It's got to be like 4 times you dropped it on that corner now. That's... Oops. What's happened here? Oh, is it a slowdown now? I don't know. Oh, come on. That... See, this is interesting. So, there's this assumption that you can't protest someone unless it's clearly deliberate. I mean, I would contend that for something like this, where for the better part of this sort of sequence, he would have been getting a spotter call from now, if not sooner. So he knows the car's there and still turns in to his normal line. I mean, to me, that's protestable. That's an intentional wreck, because you know he's there and you turned in regardless. So, yeah. To me, I think that's protestable. and I have won protests like that before. If we go back to the race at Charlotte when I did the GR86, and I was trying to pin this guy to the right hand side before a right hander. He could see me all the way around and turned into me anyway, and I won that protest. Despite the fact that it was likely just because he was expecting me to move over to the left to open up the corner. Yeah, to me this is the same thing. You know he's there, you turned in anyway. That to me is an intentional wreck. But anyway, that's it. Let's go have a look at the results. I'll be back shortly. Okay, so results for the race event: loss of safety rating and a gain in iRacing. Second split of 4. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. I deserve to lose the safety rating for the 8 incidents. The 8 incident points. It's a shame that I couldn't really do much about them. Maybe some better decision making on my part, certainly on the start of the race. And maybe if I'd tried to hang back a little bit when I was following that black and white Mercedes, things might be different. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna get anywhere if you're not actually trying to race and compete. So yeah, a little bit disappointed, but at the end of the day, it's not that massive a drop. It's not the worst one I've seen in a while. Yeah, could be an awful lot worse. Right, so for the first time ever, I could be in with a chance of getting some participation credit. I'll almost certainly get a credit for the Butt Kicker Cup because we're definitely going to do that next week. And the only other thing I've got an option for is the fixed GT3 challenge, which unfortunately is at Bathurst next week. And I'm not looking forward to that at all. Bathurst is scary. So I might only do it once, just so I get the participation credit. And then I might just leave it alone because I don't think my safety rating can really take that much of a beating in the few weeks that we've got left for this season. So on that one, I'll call a halt here. Thanks very much for watching. I do genuinely appreciate that your time is valuable and that you choose to spend, an hour in this case watching this video is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. If you're not already a member of the channel, please do consider subscribing. It's really going to help me out, and I am hoping to get to about 300 by the end of June. Yeah, with that said, if you've anything to say to me, please do leave a comment below the video. I will get back to you, and then whatever it is you choose to do with the rest of your day, have a cracking one. I'll see you next time.